Bob Walsh, and friend.
Yeah.
He's new.
Yeah, Mahoney.
Hi, Mahoney, that's a name that sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, when I was 8 years old, I had a Jerry Mahoney doll.
Just like me. Yeah.
All right, red hair?
Yeah, green suit, white shoes.
You know, when he popped out of that, and I got to tell you, Bob, that little pale blue suitcase, come on.
Well, what can I say? You know,
It's a little on the,
well, it matches my pants.
That's true, it does. But when he popped out, I mean, the first thing I thought of was when I was 8 years old, running down the street with my stolen puppet, and a Howdy Doody puppet.
Yeah.
I guess we all grew up with him. Is that kind of the memories?
Yeah, but when I was 8, my folks moved a lot. My dad sold insurance, and his mouth broke, and he ended up in the closet, and then when we moved, he disappeared.
Oh, wow.
That's what he says.
Somebody thought he was a broken puppet, huh?
And I ended up in California, of all places there, Bob. Yeah.
Wow. How did you get back?
How did you get in California?
I got another ventriloquist out there. I did that. And then my mouth broke, and he threw me in a thrift shop.
And then the California kid, Mike Jones, is a friend of mine when I was in the Navy out there in those days. He picked him up and he sent him to me with his broken mouth. But I got a question for you, Mahoney.
What?
What did you tell your girlfriend?
Well, I just told her I was broken.
What do you mean you were broken?
Well, I told her I was broke.
And what'd she say?
She said, if you're broke, then I'm gone.
Now, okay, he's new in the family.
Yep.
How's he getting along with the family? Or should I ask Mahoney?
I'm doing there good, Doc. Walsh, I was at the Valentine yesterday, and I got to tell him the story. I was at the nudie theater. Yeah.
Ah.
And you got the refusing to be a victim nowadays, even at the theater.
At the theater?
Yeah. See, I was watching the nudie, and there were these two ladies sitting in front of me. They talk, 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 talk. Get the get, talk, 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 talk. And I was getting angry, and I said, I gotta do something about this. And I went, excuse me. And they're talk, 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 talk. And I said, excuse me, I can't hear. And they turned around and said, I hope you can't hear. This is a private conversation here, kiddo. And I was refusing to be a victim, dog. You know what I did?
What?
I got up and I moved my seat. Yep, that's what I did. I didn't get in trouble.
So you didn't get angry either, did you?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm going to have a private conversation with Bob Walsh for a little, so just kind
Okay.
of, yeah, just don't, okay?
Yep.
We got that down?
Okay.
Because I'm going to talk about it.
Check.
Okay, it's all about the sheriff's office. So I mean, number one, I have a lot of people say, hey, when are you going to have Deputy Bob on again? But it doesn't connect. I mean, the sheriff's all about incarceration, the jail, and the whole bit. So how do you and a puppet fit into that?
Well, law enforcement is reactive. That's true, Bob. But Sheriff McCabe has always been a person who believes in proactive programs as well. And this is one of his programs, the Deputy Bob and Friends, and we teach character education to the children, and we work with seniors too.
Well, I was going to say, because kids, I can see the puppet and whatever, but you kind of grow up past, I don't want to hear this, but you're supposed to grow up beyond the puppet and ventriloquist thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't happen, does it?
No.
Oh, there he goes. He heard me. You find the seniors like you too?
Yeah.
What is it they like about you besides your charm?
It took them back 52 years, Doc. It was like they're kids again. We had one lady in the crowd. She had macular degeneration, and she was laughing through the whole thing, you know?
Probably got upset with Deputy Bob for putting his son in a suitcase, a pale blue suitcase.
Oh, I hope not.
but because it does kind of cut through some of the barriers we might
It's a great. They say that you can teach kids, and they'll remember 2/3 of what you say if you combine telling with showing, like a ventriloquist does.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
It is fun, but it has a message to it, I hope.
Yeah. Now, you've been doing this since you were in the Navy, right?
Right.
Have you seen cynicism kind of take over, or does it kind of break down as people have gotten more sophisticated now?
That's a good question.
Some people who don't actually see a program don't understand the full benefit of it. They think, oh, there's a full-grown guy playing with a doll.
Well, if you can play baseball with a bat and you're grown up, why can't you play with dummies?
Now, I've been told Not to call you a dummy.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's mannequin American now.
That is the new term there, Dave Mahoney.
Oh, mannequin American. Okay.
Yeah, and not easy to say either.
No, there's not.
So how's Grandpa doing?
Grandpa's doing good.
Who's,
Yeah, he's doing good.
okay, so how do you feel being the new guy in the block with the family?
Well, I got a lot of catching up to do, dog. You know, been out of the sink for a long time. They do things a lot different on the left coast than they do on the right coast,
Right.
you know.
Now, as I recall, one of your buddies was on last time, and he was talking about bullying.
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
way he would have worked his way in, he kind of got a little mouthy. Did he get mouthy with you?
Nate Joe, he's got an attitude. Nate Joe does, he does.
So do you hit him back with an attitude?
Yeah,
Hey, that's not the
you
way to do
gotta
it.
trade things, you know.
What was that? Refusing to be a victim?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they don't do it
Oh,
that
you're
way in
right.
California, do
I'm
they?
sorry, loss. I forgot.
So how you like Norfolk?
I like it. I like the warm weather. I like the cherry blossom trees and the tulips coming up. Yeah.
Cool. Hey, have you heard about China?
A little bit. I heard that he lost one on a trip or something there. Yeah.
So it really does cross lines, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I like to go to China though.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
you learn lots of new things, new words and stuff. You know?
So, Deputy Bob, how do you pick who you take when you go overseas?
Well, last time it was by request. They wanted me to do bullying, so Inmate Joe is the one I brought.
Okay. Now your mannequins have matured over the years. They've changed too, right? Does he know any of this?
No, I like I
This
said,
might be new for him.
I'm out of the loop. You know, I'm trying to get in the loop. You know,
But the best way to get in the loop is how?
being a team player.
There you go. And listening. So how,
Yep.
how have your mannequins changed over the years?
Well, when I was in the Navy, Jeremiah was a sailor. Matthew, now Jeremiah is a student. When Matthew, the other one, he wore a tuxedo. Now he's a deputy sheriff.
Oh.
Yeah. So Inmate Joe was a Marine.
That's the one. That's
I knew he was a Jerry.
the, and what about Grandpa?
Grandpa, I didn't get into 2001, so I was already.
So he's always been a Grandpa.
Yeah, I was working with the sheriff's office then. So.
Okay. Grandpa doing good?
He's doing real good.
Now, so why aren't you taking Grandpa into the seniors, or do they like the
I
younger?
am. I actually
Oh.
brought Grandpa yesterday with Jerry. Oh,
Dave,
sorry about that.
Mahoney.
And we used Mahoney for the intro, and then we talked about refusing to be a victim, some of the safety and security things that they need to be aware of, and then we tied in Grandpa. Grandpa actually told the joke he told about being in a movie theater.
They steal
Yeah,
jokes
they're
from each
falling
other.
out.
They steal jokes from each other. Then.
Yeah.
If somebody is interested in doing a class or has a seniors that they're looking for somebody to come in, can they get a hold of you and
Yeah.
book you?
Yeah, they sure can. They can call 664-4979 or 664-4940.
Yeah.
Because I think I made reference to the house that Bob McCabe has to run as sheriff, but the goal is to get people informed, engaged, and out of there, right?
That's
And
right.
This is one way of doing it.
Yeah, Sheriff McCabe used to be a police officer before he was a sheriff, so he was always involved in community policing, and his heart is really for the city of Norfolk. And so this is, like I said, one of the programs. He does safety prints for the children and things like that, and a lot of senior programs, Project Lifesaver and whatnot, too.
Cool. Mahoney, I got to tell you, you're one of the few that Deputy Bob has brought on who let me carry on a conversation with Deputy Bob, too. So thank you for being a gentleman
Oh, yeah.
and a scholar.
Yeah, you're welcome there, dog.